I bet Craigslist Chrissie Mayer sucking dick in the bar bathroom for a porno gig. I bet this is the best news that Quartering has heard all year. Let's be honest. He offered her a job to be a co-host. Oh, while you're down, I'll sweep you off your feet. You know, he likes to go for women when they're desperate and vulnerable, and she announced that she's broke, right? So he's like, oh, she sucks dick only for $1,000 potentially? She gives you a free trial? Oh, Chrissie, I'm coming. The Quartering's coming. $1,000. Her giving a free trial of it to get that porno gig she was trying to get. $1,000? Like, the economy was insane. Hopefully might be real, guys. I don't know. All of that for only a potential $1,000, and then she didn't even get hired? She went on her knees in a public bathroom, a bar bathroom, no less. But oh, Brittany, you're not allowed to talk about this public thing. You're not allowed to laugh at it after she lied on you several times, tried to smear your name. So you're only allowed to be certain degrees of mean, right? You're only allowed to like laugh at, she can literally do something morally wrong as a Christian. She can lie on me and rewrite history, right? But I can't laugh at something that she said publicly and admitted to on camera. Who's like, am I really the one who's more in the wrong? She's gossiping about my personal life at that on Cecil's stream. But I'm the one more in the wrong because I didn't frame it to make it look like I'm being nice. And that's the reality of the average female relationship. Swallow cost survivor at the rage quit. You don't understand. Her dad died 3 years ago and her child is unvaxxed and neglected. Yeah, therefore she's correct. Therefore she can lie about me all she wants, right? And then she can talk about my personal life too, right? Something that has nothing to do with my work. Meanwhile, I'm going off of only things that are available online. Oh, and you guys aren't going to believe this. This was insane. She actually has a simp that believes her, that she will actually give a crumb of coochie if he defends her, and then he actually started defending her. I can't make this up. Chrissie's #1 sweeper. Sweepy Mare's #1 sweeper here. Broom ready, sweeping the whole floor. Okay? Let me find the thread for you guys so you can read this. So you guys remember that post where Chrissie offered to show tits if you defend her? And you might read that and you might think it was tongue-in-cheek at first, you know, at least before the bathroom incident, the knees on the bathroom floor incident with Craigslist Chrissie, which we'll get into her responding to Craigslist ads for massages in a little bit. But if you guys remember that, this is what she said. She said, in response to someone saying, I bet you think if you defend Chrissie, she'll DM you her ugly, saggy tits. And he is responding to this guy, MAGA, whatever Mike. MAGA crack a Mike. Now let's say in the YouTube pod, whatever. But, so this guy's responding to MAGA crack a Mike. And he's saying, dude, do you really think you're going to get nudes from her if you defend her? And basically, Chrissie responds saying, who says I won't? And so now, after all this came out about Chrissie's knees on the bar bathroom floor, Chrissie Mayer, the Craigslist whore, now he's going around defending her, thinking he's actually going to get nudes. He's in my replies. Here he is. Saying, strange you didn't react to any of this public information before when she was your friend. Only after it became popular to shit on her. It was, first off, it became popular, quote unquote, to shit on her because of her instance with me. This has to do with me. And me being lied on. This is how this happened. Second off, yeah, when this resurfaces after she lies about me and throws me under the bus, yes, I'm gonna laugh at her talking about how she was an almost prostitute, did it for free because she was hoping it would get her paid. Yes, and it gave you some attention. All you people are fake as fuck. So this is after she's like saying she's gonna give him her breast photos, right? And then get this guy goes and super chats her. saying, here's my Chrissy Mayer did nothing wrong tax. I stand for freedom of speech and MAGA. We got your back, Chrissy. Fuck all you lame-ass whiny dudes. Find a new target, losers. Whoa, buddy. Is this not the saddest white knighting you have ever seen? He actually thinks, and he might be right, he actually thinks she's going to send him nudes. He might be right. But you know, you have to add a couple of zeros. She said it's $1,000. You know, I'm going to be honest, guys. I don't even believe her. I don't even believe that this guy was that hot. She's like, oh, he was hot, actually, so it was okay. So I sucked his dick in the bathroom of the bar at 11 a.m. 11 a.m. no less. It wasn't even like, you know, Chrissy was doing this when she was like 19 years old, and she, you know, she was just so young and naive, and it was like 4 o'clock in the morning and she's drunk out of her mind. No, guys, I did the math. She said on stream how long ago this happened, okay? Because someone super chatted about it. She deleted the other one. She was deleting super chats asking about it, but she did address one. And I did the math, and she was around 30 years old. Doing this, having come for brunch.
She was around 30 years old.
She was gobbling the Gooner liquid for brunch. At 30 years old. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? It was just a oopsie. Don't ask Chrissy about the $1,000, guys. Don't ask her about that. Her knees are only for the Lord now, when she's not busy lying. Yeah, communion. So I just thought that was crazy. And I thought that was so funny that one of her simps actually took this to be motivation to donate to her and support her. Her #1 white knight. Thank you, Jefferson Cook post at the Rage Quit. Brittany, was not a tongue in her cheek when she made that offer. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now that we see what has transpired, now it's like, oh, I guess it's not a joke. Like, it's actually not above her to do that. She's desperate. This is what she does when she's desperate. But she's gonna go on Cecil's stream talking about how I emasculate men, right? But she's on stream reminiscing about her glory days of the glory hold with Chad, begging for a job on her knees. But I'm the one who's mean and unfair, right? It's like, there are times where being mean is justified. You realize that, right? You actually don't have to be nice to people who are not nice to you. Do women know this? Do you guys know this? And the thing is, like, I understand that, you know, they're on the panel, Chrissy, and they want to be her friend, whatever. But that doesn't mean, therefore, the truth doesn't matter. Therefore, we're going to say, specifically Ari, for example, calling me a grifter, saying I'm just doing it for money. We already went over, like, the irony of that, how Chrissy literally uploaded a clip of Nina the day of her laughing about Nina crying, trying to help her, despite her being a friend of many years. But, you know, she's on there saying I'm a grifter, and like, oh, you know, Brittany bad. And it's like, at the same time, as you're going through the stream, nobody even knows the situation. Nobody even knows what's going on or the full story. And they openly say that throughout the entire stream. Yet they keep going on and off about it. About me. And about the Chrissy situation. You know, you can do planned segments, yes? You can limit to talking about it to like 10 minutes. You know, like, is Chrissy aware you can have planned segments? But no, that would actually cost effort. That would actually take time and effort. This is just what you do every time. You just sit there, have no planned topics, no planned segments, and you just trying to sit there and collect the super chats. Oh, I'm a victim. Brittany the bully. She victimized me. Please donate. Oh, she was so mean. Yeah. Oh, Chrissy, it's okay. Brittany is such a grifter. She's so mean. Unlike you, who's sitting here collecting the money. Even when you said you made a mistake, you just continue to collect money. Oh, poor baby. Poor Craigslist Chrissie. So as you guys know, we discovered recently that she was doing sex work. She was on her knees in the bathroom, trying to get a job offer. And someone tweeted these clips of Chrissy going into more about what she did in the past. And again, this is around the time she's like 30 years old, according to her math on the recent Simcast, where she said, oh, this was like 12 years ago when this happened. Meaning, because she's like 43 now, meaning she was like early 30s.
The most embarrassing part of that whole story is the fact that it was from Craigslist. You know what I mean? Like, I should really just say, oh, yeah, it was an app. But I was
no, Craigslist, no, I get it, because
Yeah, I'm sure you could. You're used to lying. The Kino girl with the rage quit. I wonder how she can go to confession when she can't admit to lying. I doubt she's a proper Catholic, considering how she acts. She doesn't act like a Christian.
Photos, you just did it.
Craigslist is like dark web, you know? It's like, because there's
back a Village Voice. Yeah,
guys, giving massages on Craigslist to random men that you don't even know how they look, it's just like the dark web, you know?
It was like back. It was
trying to make it seem cooler than what it is.
No,
like no
other contact.
You're just rubbing random dudes.
Creepy. I love it.
Like, I need a hole, you know?
I need to just get. I'm gonna fuck you. Were you sober, by the way?
100% sober, and it was like 2 a.m. Like, I went on.
Oh my god, that's even worse. You don't even have the "I was drunk" excuse. You know, that's the first thing that predators will do when they're trying to lure in their prey. They'll get like these girls that just turned 18 and get them drunk. And then, you know, they'll give them Benadryl on top of that. And then they'll be like, oh, do you wanna? She doesn't even have the excuse. She doesn't even have the excuse of someone put something in her drink or she was really drunk. So this is she consciously made this decision at like 30 years old.
And it was like 2 a.m. Like, I went on, like, and this whole decision.
How brave were you?
This decision took place in like maybe 15 to 20 minutes of like seeing this ad of trading massages, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, you know? Like, it was like that, and I was calling a cab.
I can't even believe you did that sober.
He didn't even call her a cab. How cheap are you? Oh my god. I'm pretty sure guys who have like one night stands with women typically will pay for their ride back. And maybe some dinner too. And this isn't even modern day where it's like become super normalized where, you know, people just do whatever, don't even go on a date anymore. This is back when she was 30. This is 12 years ago. And even then, when guys were willing to do more for women, you still couldn't get them to pay for your ride home? She just lets them walk all over her like that? You know, her attitude she gave me, she should have brought it to these guys on Craigslist she was sucking off. Fucking and rubbing, doing whatever. Because you know she's probably not telling the full truth, right? Guys, she has a whole history of lying with thieves. Lied to my face in front of all of you, right? She's probably doing more than a massage. You know, she's literally giving happy ending. She's giving happy ending. Love you a long time. Literally, it's how I was playing in the intro. Me love you long time. Anything you want. How low can you go?
Massages, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, you know? Like, it was like that, and I was calling a cab.
I can't even believe you did that sober. Like,
I was awake, and I just needed something. Either. I needed like human connection. Yeah.
That's human connection? Having relations with strangers on Craigslist is what she considers to be connection. You're twisted, Chrissy. You are absolutely twisted. You remember, guys, remember what I said about the gums? Being desperate for approval. Remember what I said?
You know, he sounded like maybe he had gone to college and that was
So wait,
enough.
You spoke on the phone?
No.
Maybe. Oh my god.
I think we just texted.
Oh my god. It could have been anything. It could have been anything.
Also, this guy was fucking gross. And I was like, I can't believe I lowered myself.
So you still did it even though you were repulsed. You still went through with it.
This guy's gross. And I was like, I can't believe it. I was like, you don't have to bring me.
We can't believe it either. Oh my, so this whole thing of like, oh, the other guy she blew in the bar bathroom, right? Oh, but he was hot. No, I think she's lying. Considering she was willing to do it in this instance where she is openly saying the guy was not attractive, and she's just answering a Craigslist ad to touch this random dude, and he was ugly. Yeah, I don't buy it. I don't buy it.
You to this bar, you should be honored to take me to your bar, you know?
But you still fucked him.
I didn't fuck him. I think I touched him.
Bullshit. Bullshit. You did something sexual with him. She just lies and lies and lies. There's something I want to play here.
You want to bring me to this bar? You should be honored to take.
Yeah, so it was, I think it was over here.
I lowered myself.
So you still did it, even though you were repulsed. You still went through with it.
Gross. And I was like, I can't believe it. I was like, you don't have to bring me to this bar. You should.
Yeah, so he was saying, oh, I don't want to bring you to this bar because this is my local bar and people know me here. So he was literally treating her as a prostitute. He wouldn't even bring it, not even to his friends. He didn't want to be seen in public with her. He didn't want people to recognize him to be seen with her. But she's calling him the ugly one. Whoa, buddy.
Be honored to take me to your bar, you know?
But you still fucked him.
I didn't fuck him. I think I touched him. I did not blow him. Because I was like, you know when you just don't like a guy's smell? It's like, I can't get down with his penis. It's just like.
And he was smelly? It's not like this is her boyfriend, guys. This is a random dude off Craigslist. You were 30 years old.
You were 30 years old.
What do you mean he didn't even buy you a cab home? This is worse than the last story. He wasn't even dangling a job in front of her this time. How much did he pay her for this? Clearly not much, considering she had to pay for the cab home.
It's like a hard no, but maybe I jerked him off. I don't know.
But
maybe
something happened.
What do you mean maybe you jerked him off? So she's saying she doesn't recall? You don't recall? You've jerked so many men off like this that you don't even recall if you jerked him off or did more. She literally has dick amnesia.
Something happened. Yeah, I slept.
Something happened.
Sleepovers where you wake up really early.
Then what happened? She's saying, oh, it was, I don't know if it was a hand job. I don't know, like, what I did with him. I'm just going to assume the worst. There's no reason to assume better at this point. She has a history of lying. She keeps going lower and lower. She was like 30-something years old. At least her last story she was when I did the math.
Earlier, you're like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. This was like a bad sleep. Like, you never fully get comfortable.
And was that like a low point? And then after that, were you kind of like,
the lowest point. Nah. It was maybe one of the lowest points of my life. Yeah.
No more Craigslist. That was when you wrapped up. Yeah, that was when you wrapped Craigslist.
Like, I can't believe anyone in the 2000s is answering Craigslist ads, but yes, that's what was happening. So,
God.
I don't understand. How are you this hard up to where you're answering Craigslist ads and apparently getting no compensation ? Again, I don't know what's worse. Yeah, I see her taking the cope sip. I don't know what's worse, if she got paid or not paid, because he sent her home without even paying for the cab. Like, so I don't think she was getting paid much, if she was. And he smells and he's ugly and he's like not wanting to be seen with you. Like, what is wrong with you?
Like, it's literally, it was a waiting game of maybe I'm gonna get murdered, maybe not. Rape,
no
murder.
Picture. I did not see a picture of this person.
I know. I've had plenty of my share.
Yeah.
Plenty. What the fuck? Yeah. Nah. God.
Whew. Good times though. Yeah. So it's like I can definitely get to a point where I'm doing dumb shit and like saying yes to everything, but is that the best for me? No, because I was avoiding my life at that point. I was like, I'd be having tons and tons of sex, fun times, a lot of adrenaline.
Tons and tons of sex. Dirty horror alert! Dirty horror alert! With random, smelly, ugly Craigslist guys. Her body count. I mean, like, she said $1,000 is her magic number. So I don't know, you're gonna have to do some math. How many things do you think, how many encounters do you think she had to have to reach $1,000? considering how desperate she was for the $1,000 and doing this without getting her cab ride home paid.
It wouldn't take it back for a fucking thing. No.
Yeah, it makes.
And she doesn't regret it. This is the most you're ever gonna see this wrong. Is during the Chrissie segments. Does not regret it. She would do it all over again. She would do it all over again.
Oh,
Good times, though.
Good times.
Wouldn't take it back for a fucking
Imagine
thing.
being her kid hearing this. That's insane. Your mom saying good times with random, ugly, smelly Craigslist guys that think you're so much of a whore they don't even want to bring you in their local bar so that they're not seen with you.
No.
Yeah, it makes you interesting.
Yeah, but just happy
That's
as
one
fuck
way of
that it
putting
wasn't
it.
like internet era, and I got all my weird shit out Craigslist era.
Yeah.
Can we get some vomit in chat for that? That was gross. That was disgusting. All right, let me check it one more time, make sure that we played all the clips. Show you guys where I got it from. It's from this Twitter account.
I voluntarily took a cab. This was a Craigslist thing I answered. Took a cab to like Bushwick to meet a person I've never met before. Didn't
Oh my god.
even have.
She sucked off an ugly, stinky Bushwick hipster. Somehow this makes it even worse. I didn't think it could get worse, but it did.
Or see a picture. The arrangement was to trade massages, and I was like, oh yeah, let's do this. This sounds like a good idea.
Has no idea what he looks like.
I was just in a really low place after this breakup, so even the cab driver's like, are you sure you want to get out?
She was like, oh, he lives in Bushwick? Maybe he has money. Can we throw some pennies at Chrissie for this? I think you guys need to start throwing pennies at her. If thou has not sucked Craigslist dick, throw the first penny. Like, even this other woman that's on with her is in disbelief listening to this. She's like, damn, even I'm not that much of a whore. Fuck.
Like we meet at the bar. We meet actually on the street corner, and he's like, and I was like, let's go get a drink, you know, because I was
She's
like,
a streetwalker.
Turn into a hookup. And he's like, I'd rather not. Like, this is my local bar. Like, people I know are here.
God.
And I'm looking at this guy, and he's a 2, and I
He was a 2! She was willing to give Craigslist massages to ugly hipster 2 out of 10s. She wasn't even a 4! Whoa!
don't know. Maybe I'm like a 7. I don't know. Like,
Whoa! She thinks she's a 7! Whoa! 7s aren't on the bathroom floor sucking dick. I'm sorry. 7 out of 10s are not answering Craigslist ads to give happy ending, Chrissie. If you thought that highly of yourself, he would have paid for your cab ride home.
I'm pretty good looking, you know? Like, and I was like, this is
The other woman's just laughing at her saying that.
a guy who I wouldn't give the time of day, like in just like if I were meeting him in a bar, like randomly, I wouldn't even talk to him. But like, here we are in this arranged thing, and he doesn't even want to take me to his like neighborhood bar. I'm like, oh no, now we're fucking going in this bar.
Fuck that.
And then the thing
That's where she drew the line. She drew the line at, oh, you're not gonna give me a shot of alcohol at your local. That's where she drew the line. At least she has class, guys. At least she has standards. By staying with this guy and giving him a happy ending. Well, maybe not so happy considering he was too embarrassed to be seen with her. But yeah, she has standards.
made me want to get in the cab, but he was like, come on, come over, my place is really nice, you know? And so I go to
Ew.
his place, and it's not nice. He didn't even pick up. And that ended up being my like
What does that mean? Okay, can somebody here who's like a little bit older explain to me like what that term means? What does that mean? He didn't even pick up. Is she talking about, like, the check? He didn't clean. It was messy. Okay. So she's sucking a 2 out of 10's dick in a dirty apartment. Whoa! Literally, she was a filthy whore. Literally. Okay, bear with me here. Okay, all Chrissie janitors, listen up. Please explain to me. Be logical. Please explain to me without saying poor Chrissie and emotions, blah, blah, blah. Please explain to me how this is not being a dirty whore. She's going on Craigslist, sucking a 2 out of 10 guy's dick for all we know, doing who knows what. She's answering this app for massages, okay? She's going on Craigslist giving strangers massages, happy endings, in their dirty apartment, and they don't even want to be seen with her in their local bar. Please explain to me, if that is not being a dirty whore, please explain to me what is. Because the only correct answer to that is a dirty whore would charge more.
Bad at massages. I was good at massages. And then I had to pay for my own Uber back home.
Wow. You know, listen, don't slander her. She was good at the massages, okay? That means she did them a lot. She was giving a lot of massages, guys, okay? How else do you get good at them? By giving a lot of happy endings, right? Mother Mare, I would never. Mother Mare, why I never would think you would do this.
Oh
Just
God,
was like,
stop.
It was such a lose-lose situation that after that, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta stop answering Craigslist ads. I gotta stop like being on all these like apps, flying by the seat of my pants, like making bad decisions. So that was like in a way good because I kind of woke up after that point. I was like, oh, I could have been like murdered 3 times just in that one night.
Oh my.
So she did this 100% sober. So let's recap one more time. Chrissie Mare gave a happy ending to a 2 out of 10 Craigslist guy who wanted happy ending massage, who was too embarrassed to bring her around his own local bar, didn't want to be seen with her, and then his apartment was dirty. So she's giving him happy ending in his dirty Bushwick apartment. And he doesn't pay for a cab ride home, meaning he didn't think she did a very good job. He left no tip. I don't know how you guys will spin this one. I really don't. She said she was sober. She wasn't even drunk. Why'd she even go in the bar? Why'd she even want to go in the bar? To prove a point that she was worthy? Because she said she did all of this sober. So she didn't end up getting drinks. She's saying, oh, well, that's when I told him, no, you're bringing me into the bar. No, you didn't, because you just said that you did all of this sober. So is she lying within her story too? Because it's not adding up. I don't understand these people. Why wouldn't you just go try to date someone? Like, if you're looking for human connection. She thinks putting a cock in her mouth is human connection. She thinks opening her twat for not even 1 shot of alcohol, nor any affection or feelings, is human connection.